Alright guys, welcome back to Tell Me Why. And we're just going to pick up where we last left off, guys, which was a plushie fight. And we were invited to sit on the couch, or sit down anyway. So what are our options here, actually? So he's got the couch, so I guess we'll sit here. Now let's get this episode started. Yeah, okay. And, okay.
I'm surprised Tessa let you hang this up.
Yeah, she hates it. But as long as I don't promote my lifestyle in front of the customers, she doesn't say anything.
Man, must be exhausting to spend your days educating these people.
Here's the thing, I don't. Opening the mines of this town will be a full-time fucking job. And emotional labor pays shit.
Here we get lonely here. Have you ever been with anyone here? Anyway.
Do you ever get lonely in Delos Crossing?
Yeah, sometimes. So I'm always in Juneau working with the JCE, meeting new people. I gotta make my shit happen for me, because no one else will.
Right. I feel you. Hey, I hope this isn't too personal, but you ever been with anyone in Delos Crossing?
I dated a guy in high school for a minute, but we had to keep it quiet. I've been with a few other people, but that shit's tricky out here. And what about you? You ever been with a guy? I mean, assuming you're into guys, which I guess I kind of did.
Okay. My bad. Left shift. Still figuring my shit out. Never met the right person. I really don't.
Hey, if you're not comfortable talking about this, it's totally cool. And I'm done.
Okay.
I gotta tell you, it's so weird to finally meet the other Ronin.
You mean the OG Ronin? I was born first, you know?
Is that so? Thought Allison said she was.
Well, our mother never actually told us, but it was me. So, why is it so weird to meet me?
Because I just heard Allison tell your story so many times. She told me everything about you. Fireweed, your transition. I hope that's okay, by the way.
Yeah, it's fine. She asked me first.
Yeah, figures. That lady is thorough and she loves you like crazy.
I know. So, yeah, you were probably the first person to know about it other than Allison.
I'm glad he trusted me. And it's great to finally get to know you in the flesh. You're pretty alright.
Thanks.
Thanks. That's nice of you to say.
I mean it. I'm glad Allison has you back. You're gonna be a positive influence for her. I know it. We are not gonna let her die a slow death in QuickBooks. So I wasn't blowing smoke when I said you should move to Juneau with us.
I know.
I've got a community there. Could be yours too.
Fitting in. There's a concept.
You have no idea how life-saving a chosen family can be. It pulled me out of the dark more times than I can count.
I hear you. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Of course. Shoot.
Why do you care so much if I move to Juneau?
Look, like I said, I want to get to know you.
Because I'm just that fascinating, huh?
Honestly, yeah. You might be one of a kind, Tyler Ronan.
Looking for the same name.
Well, golly gee, Michael. I think you're swell too. You're the cat's pajamas.
Shut up. I've got way better compliments than that. But I can't open with my best, right?
It's cool. So, I'll get more of those if I get to know you better?
For sure. If that's something you'd be interested in.
I might be. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
I've been standing at that counter for an hour waiting for you two dum-dums to come back. Are you guys ready to go?
Mm-hmm. I think we've done about as much damage as we can back here.
Yeah. Let's go.
See, I wasn't so sure how to answer that last one, but I didn't want it to time out either, so. I just went with option A.
Here we are.
Thanks for letting me hitch a ride over.
No problem. You sure we can't drive you back?
Nah, you're like stretching my legs. It isn't far. And anyway, can't put the wind in a bottle.
All right.
Tessa should be at her parents' grave, not far from the entrance.
I forgot we were going
Look
there.
for a big crooked tree. You can't miss it. I'm gonna go check in with my uncle. Good luck. For real.
Oh boy. All right, well.
You look pretty
Mother's
spooked.
pretty.
I've never been a big fan of cemeteries. Especially after. You know.
I promise after this we can chill at the house. Cool?
Okay, you ready? She's kind of stopped. I guess she's waiting to follow me. Crooked trees, what we're looking for ultimately. Kind of want to break off.
graves
Okay.
are back that way.
I was gonna say want to break off to the side there, but no. Where you
So, did you ever come back?
Shh, keep it down.
Better?
Much.
Why do people always feel like they have to whisper in cemeteries?
I don't know. Probably just a mirror neuron thing.
Oh, what?
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah. Anyway, have you been back here at all? Since the funeral?
No. I've never had a reason to. Thankfully.
Her mother made us come here
picking
all the
something
time.
up here, guys.
It was so weird.
Mom, why do we always come here?
Does it bother you?
No, it's just weird because we don't know any of these people. I mean, except Eddie's mom.
It never hurts to say hello.
Because they're very lonely.
That's right, sweetie. And sometimes, even if you can't see them, they stay with you. In here. Always here.
Mom?
Always.
She loved us. A lot, but sometimes it was like loving us hurt her.
Do you think she was just really scared of losing us?
Maybe. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, most parents are scared of losing their kids.
I would imagine. We've got some billboard stuff here. Due to national outlawing of native religions and ways of life, much of our knowledge of the old ways of whatever spiritual practice has been lost. Yada yada. What do you have here? Mourning those who have journeys to the... Okay. So it's like funeral stuff. She just sneezes. Yeah. See, she's been coming down with this like cold thing I've noticed. Well, that's got to be the
There's the crooked tree, but no Tessa.
Let's check around for her parents' grave. Just to make sure this is the right spot.
You think it's possible Michael remembered it wrong?
Well, I've done inventory with him before, so...
Wait, is this the one we called Big Crookedy?
the exact one.
Why didn't we call it Gnarls Branching? Total missed opportunity.
Because we weren't hip to basketball back then? Or CeeLo Green?
Damn. I remember it going all the way up to the clouds.
Everything does when you're 4 feet tall.
De Leon.
That's the one!
Don't tell me we missed her.
Hello, Mr. Eagle.
Kids, it's time.
what? So Is all this... Oh, we got something here. I gotta get a little closer, I think.
Do we really have to go, Eddie?
You can hold my hand if you want.
I can walk fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? Then we'll get something to eat.
The day of the funeral. I barely remember it.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So, yeah. I remember it going all the way up to the clouds.
Everything does when you're 4 feet tall.
Lost in the chaos of history. What's that mean?
Not sure. But Michael should know.
Michael should know, okay.
When did
Oh.
Michael's uncle die?
Last year. It was really hard on him. He's still feeling it. Long time no see. Do you want some company?
Come on over. Make yourselves comfortable. So, how are you, holding up?
Everything's such a mess.
Is this a bad time?
With you? Never.
Don't mind me. I'm not really here.
Hey, I get to see your ugly mug almost every day. You're old news, lady.
You wound me. Deeply.
So, can I help you guys out somehow?
Well, let's see. What was your uncle like? What about this place? Talk to you later.
So what was your uncle like?
Oh boy. Where do I start? You know that one grumpy grandpa in all the sitcoms? The one that types like a T-Rex and never leaves his recliner?
I suppose.
I think I'm getting the picture.
Not yet, you aren't. As grumpy as he was, they didn't make him any sweeter than him. He's the kind of guy who accepted you for where you were at, even when he didn't approve.
Not many of those out there.
You were close with your uncle, huh?
You and your uncle were really close, huh?
Definitely. I could push his buttons without even trying. My family's old school Tlingit. Spent more time with my uncle than my dad. He was the first person to test out all my new recipes. Even before Allison.
Guess I should thank Uncle William for saving me from a muffin top.
Volunteer for taste testing, right?
If you need a new taste tester, sign me up.
As if you had a choice. I plan to hit you both up for feedback my whole way through school.
I'm in. As long as there's nothing as adventurous as that Tlingit-style salmon with pepper and saffron.
No way I'm promising that. Fortune favors the bold, goes double for food.
Let's see about this place.
Hey, can I ask you something about this place?
Shoot.
What about the Tangent Memorial?
What's the story behind the Tlingit Memorial?
May the
Tlingit.
memory
That was
of
way
our
off,
dearly
sorry.
departed never be lost in the chaos of history. That was Uncle William.
Lost in the chaos of history?
Well, let's say you wanted room for a school or a road and didn't give a shit about ethics. Easy, you just dug up our ancestors. That shit happened a lot.
God, assholes.
Yeah, and I mean it still happens, but not as much. We have the elders to thank for that.
Stop bugging you? It's our only other option.
I'll stop bugging you now.
Well, I'm here if you're ever curious.
Okay. About this place, okay, talk to you later. I guess that.
Talk to you later.
You bet.
Okay, well. What?
So, how are you, holding up?
Everything's such a mess. I thought we'd almost be done packing by now. I'm so ready to put this place behind us. At least Mr. Hollywood Handsome over there is good company.
Funny how you never mentioned what your brother looked like before he got into town.
Oh, I just thought I'd surprise you.
Okay, so, what are we doing? Realize I can hear you, right?
Hey, you do realize I can hear you, right?
Cover your ears, the grown-ups are talking.
Okay, so what exactly are we...
Anyway, girl, I know you're in it right
doing?
now, but try not to let it get to you. Yuna's gonna seem real boring after all this, huh?
God, boring sounds so good right now. Binging terrible shows while my amazing roommate cooks something delicious. Heaven.
Delicious food for tax returns?
You got yourself a deal, mister.
Okay. So, should I just, like, leave the area, or... I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk to her, or... Am I supposed to talk to her, like, while I'm sitting?
How's it going?
Okay, so no, I mean, this is just all the
Talk to you later.
questions we've...
You bet.
It's all the topics we... Alright, so... Allison. Okay, you're fixed on him. I'm gonna just leave, I guess. I don't know what else to do. So... I can read it. No, do not step on the graves. Okay, well, I don't want to do that anyways.
Do you remember where she is?
No.
Oh.
For what it's worth, I remember
Here we
staring
go.
at the water during the funeral.
Allison, please.
I'm not going.
Allison, come back!
Yeah,
Okay, well,
any hope that this would be easier than last time. Totally gone.
At least this time no one's sending me away.
I'm holding you to that. Afterwards, you and I had a moment over there by the totem, right? I wonder if we could see that.
Doesn't hurt to check.
let's find out.
Yeah, that's where I went when I ran off.
It seems so.
I won't let them take you away.
I'm
gonna tell
All of
them
a
the
sudden
truth.
she's here.
You swore, Allison. I'm gonna be okay. Please, don't worry about me.
Okay, so what was that all about? I know I'm supposed to get over this Brown thing, but I really wish you'd been able to come visit that much.
Yeah, me too, but... Look, I didn't make any promises that day. You did. Watch.
Okay.
They all think you killed her. It's not fair. I'll be okay. You have to take care of yourself now.
See?
It's possible, but I don't think so.
Well, I know so. Thinking about it got me through the rest of the day.
But I'm gonna come see you every
Choose Tyler's
week.
memory.
We'll talk with our
Allison
voice every
promised to
day.
visit.
But I'm gonna come see
What?
you every week. And we'll talk with our voice every day. But I'm gonna come see you every
Maybe we have to
week.
do both?
And we'll talk with our voice every day. We'll see each other soon then. Stop crying, silly.
We have to go, kids.
So what about the other?
I could have sworn it went the other way. I'm so sorry. I should have staged a hunger strike until Eddie agreed to drive me.
Hey, water under the bridge.
Yeah, okay. Are we... So I guess we're done with that area. I figured this...
Spot's familiar.
Nope. Well, we got something, but I kind of would
I
like
think
to look...
Snowball still lives in there.
Snowy owls only tend to live about 10 years.
Oh, rest in peace, Snowball.
Well... I see. Is this her grave? Yep.
hard Marianne took it when Eddie's mom died.
We were only 4.
Eddie's mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
She lost one of her only friends. She was always saying how she never would have found a place in Delos Crossing without Carol.
You think her death kicked off Marianne's, you know?
It definitely didn't help, but no. It was years later.
We can't get to that one. I don't know exactly where we're supposed to be going, guys. This looks like the area that we were supposed to be heading in when... Yeah, our memory made Allison flash off.
Right.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah.
No dice.
No. Okay. What about this one?
Not hers.
Not it. Okay. What about this one?
Why can't I remember?
Not it.
Where is she?
Not it. There we go.
Allison.
Is that her?
What the hell was going on with you? What broke?
Why didn't you say anything? We were your goblins. You didn't have to do it all alone.
Tessa?
Well,
Kids, I wasn't expecting to see. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Feeling a little guilty, maybe?
When we pass on, our graves are all anyone has to remember us by. Letting hers just fall apart would be cruel. I'm not a cruel person.
Cruel enough to call social services on our mother.
I wanted to protect you. Marianne was getting worse all the time. I was afraid that if things kept going the way they were, then one day...
We were going to end up dead?
No, I won't do this again. I refuse to be held responsible for her choices.
Marianne was fine until you reported her.
Fine. She was getting by on handouts for years. There are only so many times you can show up high to a generous offer of employment. Assuming you show up at all. In the end, she isolated herself from everyone. She was alone and out of options.
She had us, until you threatened to have us taken away.
I couldn't let her drag you down with her. She had you stealing for God's sake. Your mother never wanted to be a part of this community. She always thought she was better than the rest of us. A spoiled little girl playing fairy princess in the woods. If she just settled down with someone instead of running around with married men, well, just ask Sam Kansky how much better that would have been for everyone.
Wait, what?
Oh God.
What happened between them?
I wasn't thinking. Please, just forget I said anything.
Tessa!
All I know is whatever went on, Laura left Sam over it. But I shouldn't have said anything about that. I promised I wouldn't. I'm sorry, kids.
You could have done better. You did what you had to. You destroyed our family. Well, It's like two negatives and a positive there, and I don't even know, guys. I'm sure she could have done better, and it seems the lesser of the two evil of the negatives. And the positive, you did what you had to. I kind of don't agree with that, partially, but we don't know the full scope of it all either. I'm just going to go with one.
I get that Marianne wouldn't let you help her. But there had to be a better way to deal with it. Especially if she was having some kind of crisis.
Yes, you're right. There were other things I could have done. Better things. I know I've made mistakes. All I can do now is say that I'm sorry. If I could give you back your mother, I would. I don't deserve your forgiveness, especially yours, Tyler. But if there's a place for me in your lives, I'd like to be there.
I have to know something first. Are you good with who I am?
I've been thinking about that since you came home. I believe that my life is better for having lived it by God's word. But I also believe we don't always understand what he's saying to us. I pray for guidance. And seeing you standing here in front of me, such a strong and thoughtful young man, I think I have his answer.
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
Tessa, I know the last couple of days have been heated. I'm up for a fresh start if you are, but it's not really up to me. Tyler?
I'm done losing people. I can't forgive you. Yeah, no.
I'm done losing people. And if we can't let people grow, then what the hell kind of chance do we have?
Thank you. Both of you. Kids, I never knew your mother's whole story, but it was obviously very painful. She always said you two were the only good luck she'd ever had. I'm going to try harder to forgive her. I hope you can as well. If you two are in town tomorrow, come by the cafe. Lunch is on me.
There gonna be coconut cake on the menu?
You know, I think there just might be. I'll see you two tomorrow then.
We'll be there. Come on.
All right, well, we've forgiven Brown, we've forgiven Tessa. It's kind of all came to surface, so
That was something, huh?
Yeah, it was.
I had pretty much given up on her, but I guess sometimes people change.
I know. I feel like a total ass right now.
Well, she probably feels the same, yeah?
I bet Tessa's thinking the same thing.
Yep. Things are gonna be real awkward my first day back in the office.
Oh, I'm sure you'll both manage to never talk about today.
Exactly. Awkward as hell.
All right, guys, so this seems to be a good stopping point here. I actually I assumed it was going to be the end of the chapter, but apparently not. We have more to go, so that's good. Like I said, every time I come back, I enjoy this game thoroughly. I'm just enjoying the story of it and all. So the mother thing's kind of coming to the surface with Tessa and Chief Brown and everything. We know a lot more now. I wonder what's in the future with Tell Me Why. So what's going to happen between the brother and possibly the friend or anything as far as the story goes. I don't know what we're going to pursue next, and I don't know what's around the next corner, but I do know that I'm enjoying the game thoroughly still. Hope you guys are as well. Give me a thumbs up. Definitely subscribe if you have not. Upload regularly. All support is definitely greatly appreciated. And until next time, we'll see you later.